Hello there. Now I just want to put out the exclaimer, not disclaimer, I want to exclaim that I do in fact know about the SAM three-wheeled electric vehicle that costs around $10,000, and it's in the same market as the Elio, and actually it's being sold already. I believe Joe Cabrera on his YouTube channel already owns one, so if you want to know about that, you can go check out his channel. And so yeah, I do know about it. But in this video, I want to talk about a few three-wheelers I just happen to be looking up. And Wikipedia is always has my back whenever I just type in something on Google. And I found out about the Myers Moto NMG. And if you see at the top, I have a tab open for the Aptera 2 series. I might cover that in another video, but that company shut down. But anyways, the Myers, it was originally Corbin Motors, and right down here you have the Pizza Butt car. They originally were going to use it to deliver pizzas with Domino's Pizza, and as you can see, it's a three-wheeled car. It looks very quirky, but it's the same setup as the Elio. Excuse me. Front wheel drive, two wheels in the front, one wheel in the back. So I was like, is that going to be a thing? And then here you see some more Sparrow cars. They used to be called the Sparrow. And I was like, is that a thing? Like, can you buy one? And then I found their website. And this is the Myers EV Point5, the electric half car. Now, this is going to be sold, allegedly, in 2020. But the thing is, it has four wheels. But the reason I bring it up is because this is an evolution of that Pizza Butt car and a previous Myers NMG car. And those were prototypes, were concepts. They never actually got into production, but the same company decided to just add a fourth wheel. And look at this. It's electric. And you can charge with a simple 110 volt outlet, like in your house or at any place of business when you're out and about. And sometimes even on the side of buildings they have wall outlets on the outside exterior of the building. So you literally can charge up anywhere. They're not wrong, except if you're out in the middle of nowhere in the desert or the mountains or something. Maybe then it might be a little hard, but 165 mpge. I believe the range is 70 miles. 70-mile range. I personally do not travel 70 miles every day, to and from work. I know there's a good amount of people that do, but there's definitely a market for this. And I was getting kind of scared because I was like, oh no, it's going to compete with the Elio like hard, and this is like actually better. And it is. It honestly is better than the Elio. They got that HOV lane access, and I was like, but it's four wheels, so it should be classified as a car, right? But it's a half car. It's this, like, I guess it's not really a full-on car, so they were able to get the HOV lane access. It says single occupant, but it can seat two people, so I'm wondering if you have two people in it, can you still ride the HOV lanes? Like, I assume you could. I don't know why it'd be different, because if you're in the Elio, assuming it ever gets built, of course, you can have one or two people, doesn't matter, you can still ride the HOV lanes, because it's an autocycle, not a car. Not a motorcycle, an autocycle. But they got some pretty good standard features, similar to the Elio and whatnot. And here's the thing, though. This is the kicker. This puts it out of the market of the Elio, because Elio, as you all know, it's $7,450 as of right now. You got this right here, sticker price a little over $26,000. Now, this federal EV tax credit, if I'm right on my train of thought, with the Teslas, once Tesla sold their first, I believe, 200,000 cars, and I believe this goes for all the other automakers selling electric vehicles, like Chevy selling the Bolt, not the Volt, the Bolt with a B. After 200,000 vehicles, then the federal tax credit goes away. So, but again, they haven't sold a single Myers EV.5 or half car. So that's definitely an enticing, price point at just under 19 grand. Of course, taxes and whatever lumped into that, it'll push it over 19 grand for sure. But still, for an electric car, that's pretty good. Now, I know you could have like a Nissan Leaf, and for a little bit more, and you'd have, I believe that has 5 seats. I know it has 4 doors. So I guess you gotta, stack that up against this one. Obviously, this one is only about half a car, so less space. But what do you guys think? Should the Elio have started off with the 4th wheel, or do you think we still got something going here? A little striking just a little bit of gold with the 3-wheel setup, because we do have a good setup with the 2 wheels in the front. It's more stable than the opposite with having only 1 wheel in the front and 2 wheels in the back. And it's also, I believe, more stable with having the engine driving the front wheels rather than if the engine was driving the single rear wheel. But you engineers will correct me or affirm me in the comments, what have you. But here we go. They are also taking reservations, just like the Elio. And it says here the proof of concept was the 300 3-wheel EVs produced and sold. So you could buy Sparrows. I never knew about this. I don't know exactly when it was. It must have been in the 2000s. Because, yeah, Corbin, oh, wow, 99 to 03. So, wow, that long ago. So now they're trying to get the EV.5 going here into production. So at least they have like a proof of concept. Like, they have a little bit of track history of this company. So I'm not going to say I'm going to throw down a reservation, but if Elio had done the same thing where they had put out their, I believe, 100 pre-production fleet vehicles, if they had put those out there and people could, drive around and test them and see how they do in real-world conditions, I would have been a lot more happy with that, with plunking down my reservation. But I've already done it, so I just got to hold out and see if it actually happens. So nothing I can do now. I can't pull out now because I'm all-in non-refundable. But here, same thing, risk. They're taking paid reservations that are transferable, so pass it along to one of your buddies or whatever. Maybe you can sell it for a little more, a little less, who knows. But are non-refundable. So the max is 1,000 or just simply 100, and these are just the 4 options. Now, it says here they were saying 3,000. Yeah, they're projected to deliver 3,000 cars in the second half of 2020. So that'd be probably June on, June to December. And I was adding this up, and you start off with the Pioneers, so you limit 1,200. Groundbreakers 1,000, so that's 2,200. Trailblazers 500, so that's 2,700. And then 250 for Innovators, so that's 2,950 if my math is correct. So I'm trying to figure, oh, here it is. Oh, cars 51 to 300. So where's the first 50 cars? Is that like a higher tier that I'm not seeing here? Because it only adds up to 2,950, but they said 3,000. Maybe the first 50 cars, they gotta. Well, no, they wouldn't be crash testing those because they're talking about production cars right there. So I don't know if anybody knows about that. I'm curious. Is there like a higher reservation amount than 1,000 for the cars 1 through 50, or is my math just wrong? I don't know. But this is pretty cool. If you put down 1,000, you get $1,000 discount at purchase. You get a little 3D model of your car with your number in line, and then it goes down from there. So I wouldn't recommend any of you to reserve one, but if you want to, that's cool. If you have, let me know, because obviously you know what I've gone through with reserving an Elio, and some of the other people have commented on my Elio videos who have also reserved one. and how we've been waiting for a little while. I mean, I've only been waiting for 2.5 years. Some people have commented they've been waiting since like 2014, 2013, even like 2012, or whenever they started doing reservations for the Elio. So yeah, if you want to be a pioneer, get on in there. Current and former owners with an additional $500 discount. Oh, so if you have owned a Sparrow or NMG, one of their previous three-wheelers, you can get an additional $500 discount, but it's non-transferable. But that's pretty sweet. They're throwing you guys a bone there if you've owned one. So if you've really stuck with this company, since their early days back in 9903, then you will have a little bit of head start on getting one of these. Plus that $7,500 tax credit. Definitely would be the only way I would buy one. Although I'm probably not, but any electric vehicle, like, this is the era to buy one with that. That's a huge tax credit, like $7,500. It's not half the price of the vehicle, but it's definitely, a good chunk of it. So let me know what you guys think, and we'll see. It's kind of a race now. Will the Elio start production and come out first, or will this start production and come out first? Because they're saying second half of 2020. So based off of their previous track record of producing cars, it seems like this will actually happen. So I just wanted to compare that to the Elio and see what you guys thought. And yeah, I'm very curious to see which one comes out first. Of course, I'm still rooting for the Elio. I'm holding out hope till 2020. So right around when my hope fizzles out, something's gonna happen. One or the other is gonna come out. And I mean, they're not in the same market, but they have a lot of similarities throughout the reservation process and coming to market and stuff like that. It's just this company has a better track record for sure. So Elio Motors, if you're watching, get on the game, please, in 2019. Get the funding, get the ball rolling, because you got a lot of people out there who want your Elios. I believe the reservation number before they stopped reserving was 65,341. But yellow is pretty sweet. I like this like lime green color. It's real bright, because you want people to see you on the road when you're in these smaller cars, up against big 18-wheelers or big trucks and whatnot. So, and if you see in this picture, half the car, it seems to be half the width of normal cars as well. So I guess you could ride like that, or maybe even next to each other on the lane. Although, don't do that. That's not safe. But I guess you could also potentially put two of these in a single parking spot. So that'd be pretty cool. Who knows? So thanks for watching. We'll see what happens. Another cool concept, but I like the innovation that's coming out, rather than just the normal everyday Corollas and Civics and Camrys and whatnot. They're trying to be more eco-friendly, eco-conscious, and have a better for the environment vehicles. Although some say that Teslas are not super clean, because the electricity to power them is powered by big coal still. But it's another whole nother debate that I'll let you guys get into or whatnot. But that's pretty cool. Just plug it in your wall outlet. I wonder how much the electric bill would be, though, for charging off a 110 volt outlet. So anyways, electric versus traditional gas motor in the Elio. Plus, when will they come to market? See ya.